Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Biodiversity and Conservation. I'm Lakshmi Rao from Prashad Research Foundation, India, and today we are going to talk about Indian Wildlife Act and 1972 and continue this series on UGC examination for environmental science subject, and this is the 13th part of Unit 8, Environmental Assessment, Management and Legislation. So let's start. So today we are going to talk about Chapter 4C of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and it mainly talks about tiger and other endangered species crime control bureau. Like in the 38Y section, it talks about the constitution of tiger and other endangered species crime control bureau. So the central government here has the right to form a bureau which will only protect the tiger population and other endangered species population. So if any crimes are committed against these animals, they have to be punished, and that can be done by this crime control bureau. And this bureau mainly is made up of some members, and those members are the Director of Wildlife Preservation, Director ex officio, the Inspector General of Police, the Additional Director, the Deputy Inspector General of Police as Joint Director, the Deputy Inspector General of Forests as Joint Director, the Additional Commissioner as Joint Director, and some other officers may be appointed um, under this act, under the sections 3 and 4 of this act, and all these members have the sole duty to protect the tiger and other endangered species against the crimes committed by people, or like hunting, poaching. Those things are to be punished. They are punishable crimes. So to monitor those things, this Crime Control Bureau has been formed by the central government. And next is in 38Z section, it talks about the powers and functions of the Wildlife Control Crime Control Bureau. And in this um, section, it gives the power to this bureau to collect intelligence related to the wildlife crime activities that are going on inside the forest or inside any reserve area, national park, and then they have to uh, inform the state or um, any other higher authority about these crimes, and uh, after making them aware of the crimes, the state will give them um, permission to catch those criminals or decide any other punishments for them. And they also have to establish a centralized wildlife crime data bank. And there are some protocols that are to be followed in this bureau, and these protocols are being in effect from that time when this act was formed, and they are to be followed now also. And these are actually accepted by the Constitution of India also. And the bureau can get any assistance from the other authorities in the foreign countries or any other international organizations to facilitate their work uh, for the wildlife crime control. And They also have uh, been given the power to develop infrastructure and capacity building for scientific and professional investigation into the wildlife crimes. And the state government have to ensure any requirements that are to be fulfilled for these bureaus so that they can perform their duties smoothly. And they also have to advise the government of India on issues that are related to wildlife crimes, and then only any relevant policy or law can be formed or changed from time to time. The Wildlife Crime Control Bureau also have to exercise the powers that are being given to them under the subsection 1 of section 5, and any other powers that are to be uh, performed by them, that also they have to exercise. Now we are going to start chapter 5 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, which talks about trade or commerce in wild animals, animal articles, and trophies. So, here in the 39 section of uh, the Act, it talks about wild animals to be common property. So, every wild animal other than vermin are those who are uh, not in the schedule 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not in the list, and they can be killed or caught for any purposes. So, hunting those is not a crime, but any other wildlife other than vermin, if they are hunted, then hunted or kept or bred in captivity, um, so they have to be punished, and or if they are killed or dead by mistake, then also we have to inform that to the um, authorities so that they can take required action. If we are not informing, then we are also being a part of the crime. Um, Next is the animal article or trophy or meat that is derived from any wild animal which are under the schedule list. Then also it is a crime that is being committed, and if any ivory or any other article related to this wildlife is found and they are not being submitted to the authority, then also it is a crime, and for committing this mistake they have to be punished. Or if the authority gets the news about any person holding these articles or killing the wild animal or anything, the articles have to be seized by the officials, and the person committing those have to be punished severely. And this section talks mainly about this. And if any of these things are found, then it is the property of the state government, and or if in any sanctuary or reserve or national park that is the animal is hunted, then it is declared as the central government property. And if any person who gets hold of this possession of government property, like the uh, animal body parts or meat or any horn or tusk of wild animal that is not a vermin, then within 48 hours they have to report this article to any nearest police station or any authorized officer so that they can take any action against those who have caused this killing. and hand over the property to the officer in charge of the police station or such authorized officer. And no person without the previous permission of the chief wildlife warden or the authorized officer, that is, the permission should be in writing, can keep any animal article or any part of the wildlife which are not vermin in his possession or custody. And they cannot also give this articles to any other person as gift also, and they cannot destroy or damage these articles as because they are government property. So this is all from me today. Thank you for listening.